You got to excuse this video. You may hear some background noise, but I'm going to do it anyway. This video is for my white brothers and sisters, especially white men. I want y'all to understand and listen to something. It's something Lyndon Baines Johnson said way back in the 60s. He said, if you can convince the worst white man that he's better than the best colored man, he won't realize you are picking his pocket. Then he said, hell, Hell, give him somebody to look down on, he will empty his pockets for you. This is a warning for all white men. Please save yourself. You are being attacked at every angle, but you don't know who the enemy is. You are being attacked at every angle, but you haven't figured out who's the enemy. When you listen to somebody like Candace Owens, the Cartier family, Officer Tatum, they're not there to help you. They are there by the white elites, some J's, you know what I'm talking about, and other elites to do just that. Give you an enemy. Give you somebody to look down on. Lyndon Baines Johnson saw what was happening to poor white people way back in the 60s. He saw it coming. You are the most propagandized group in this country. Yes, white man, you. But you don't know who your enemy is. Candace Owens is not your friend. Officer Tatum is not your friend. The Cartier family is not your friend. Why do you think these people sit around all day just talking negative about black people? You know why? Because just like Lyndon Baines Johnson said, you have to give them somebody to look down on. These people are distractions. That's why you don't lost control of your big cities. All of your big rich cities are majority minority. Their job is to keep you distracted. Ask yourself, be honest. When you sit around and listen to Officer Tatum, Candace Owens, the Cartier family, talking about black people all day, be honest. What has it done for you? Come on, man, let's keep it real. What has it actually done for you? Nothing. You know in your heart of hearts, it has done nothing to help your life. Nothing to make your life better. You still don't know who your enemy is. Do you not understand? Rich elites in this country and around the world has come to the conclusion, and the conclusion they come to is that you are not needed anymore. You are not needed. That's why they give you the Candace Owens, the Officer Tatums, the Cartier family. They keep you distracted because they know all they have to do is give you somebody to look down on. Do you know how simple that makes you as a man? They look at you as a weak man. Do you realize one of the biggest stars for white males today is a gay Mexican white dude named Nick Fuentes? Dude never had sex. That's who young white males sitting around listening to. And I tell you this, he's a distraction. Because he do the same thing. They making a killing by giving you somebody to look down on, brother. I know there's a lot of good white folks out there. Man, please wake up. You don't see what's going on? They actually giving your job saying you're not even qualified to do certain work anymore. The war has moved on from you in your own country. All your biggest cities All your richest cities are majority minority. Almost all of them. Your population is dwindling. You're not having babies. The white woman has turned her back on you. And do you blame them? When you say people like Nick Fuentes is your hero, wake up. You have to wake up. You have to wake up. These people are destroying you. They're not there to help you. When you see black people sitting around talking about black neighborhoods that they don't even live in, they hoping that you are ignorant and stupid to believe this crap they saying. I'm going to do videos on poverty. I'm going to show you that all these poor ass white people in America, if you knew about all these poor white places, man, you will slap the Cartier family, all of them. Their whole stick is to give you somebody to look down on. Let's remember what Lyndon Baines Johnson said again. Remember, he was a white racist Democrat from the South. Hey, he said, if you can convince the worst white man that he's better than the best colored man, he won't realize you are picking his pocket. Hell, give him somebody to look down on, and he will empty his pockets for you. Do y'all not understand what they mean? Do y'all understand what they mean? You vote against your own best interest. People can easily come and do just that. Hey, all we got to do to get money off this white man, just give him somebody to look down on. Yeah, okay, let's get some podcast. We're going to talk about black folks all day. They enjoy that. Candace Owens is full of crap. The Cartier family is full of crap. Everything they tell you is a lie. I bet a lot of y'all don't even know over 54% of black people already live in the suburbs. Most black people stay in the suburbs. But they know they can't tell you that. They got to keep saying black community. Why do you think they keep saying... Wait, why do you think black people keep down in the black community? You know why? Because they know they don't live in a black community. Just like most blacks. Most blacks stay in mixed race communities. Over 54% live in the suburbs. They can't tell you that because they got to constantly. That's how the money flows. White man, that's how the money flows. They got to constantly give you propaganda. They got to constantly give you propaganda. That's how the money flows. But if you take 10 seconds, look in the mirror, go look at white Appalachia, go look at these poor white cities and towns, go look at them. Ask yourself, what has this stuff done for me? See, Foundation of Black Americans, we know Candace Owens is full of crap. We know the Cartier family, whatever the hell they call themselves, we know they full of crap, but they not there for us. They there for you. Anton Daniels is there for you. They want to make money off of you. They doing what Lyndon Baines Johnson warned y'all. They doing the Lyndon Baines Johnson thing. Give him somebody to look down on, and he will empty his pockets for you. Every election, what do they do to you, white man? What do? They give you something to look down on. Transgender, DEI, affirmative action. But if you did a little bit of homework, you'll realize that DEI and affirmative action, the white woman was the most beneficial to that. They giving out H-1 visas all over this damn world, saying that you can't do the job. But they give you Candace Owens. They give you the Cartier family. They give you Officer Tatum to just spread lies to make you feel good. Ask yourself, listening to those people, those tap dancing buffoons tell you lies, how has it helped you? What has it done for you? Your population is dwindling. Your women don't want to have sex with you no more. They don't even find you attractive no more. Your divorce rate through the roof. Your suicide rate in majority white cities and states and towns is through the roof. Your drug abuse through the roof. Your children can't read no more. But they give you Officer Tatum. They give you Candace Owens. They give you the Cartier family. They give you black people to entertain you. Because they know all they got to do is give you somebody to look down on. You have made yourself a simpleton. That's all you have to do. All other folks have to do is placate to you, pat you on the head, make you feel good about yourself. Oh man, the white man is the greatest man ever walked in America. Why you seeing them in a soup line? Why you sitting in some damn trailer park? Trying to live vicariously through Elon Musk and Bill Gates and they have left you behind. Hey, but you got Officer Tatum. He'll tell you what you want to hear. They making money off you, bro. I can't believe white. You talk about the Jews. Yeah, a lot of them people pay for about a Jew, but you still listen to them. Remember when Candace Owens? What's she with the Daily Wire? Oh, they love her. Oh, they loved Candace Owens. Oh, Candace. When she was talking down black folks, them J's was just smiling. Them small hats was smiling, boy. They were just smiling. They were loving when she was talking about black people. Oh man, that was so refreshing. Because guess what? The J's know also all they gotta do to you, simpleton, is give you somebody to look down on. Uh-oh. But what happened when Candace Owens stepped across that line? Oh, she started talking about them small hats. And they kicked her nappy head ass to the curb. Girl, you ain't here for that. You here to keep white Christian men stupid. You here to lie about black culture. You can't talk about us. Come on, man. Remember? What happened? I thought the Daily Wire was about freedom of speech. What happened, everybody? What happened? What happened when Candace Owens crossed that line? Come on, everybody. What happened? They kicked her ass to the curb. They said, if you don't get your nappy head, nitty poo ass up out of here. Wait a minute, I thought we was here freedom of speech. No. No, you're not here for no damn freedom of no damn nothing. Freedom of speech? Girl, you here to keep white people stupid. That's what we're paying you for, to keep these white Christian men stupid. So they won't rise up. Y'all remember our brother Fred Hampton? White man, white America. Y'all remember Fred Hampton? Y'all remember what they did to him? Remember? As soon as Fred Hampton started getting black and white folks together, po black folks and po white folks together, they deleted our brother. They deleted him because they said, that's not what you here for. They said, that's not what you here for. We ain't finna let you connect poor white folks. We ain't finna let you white no white folks up. You crazy? That's when he had to go. They kind of Fred Hampton and Candace Owens without the full deletion. As soon as she removed herself from what she was there to do, so there's no benefit of white people listening to you if you're going to uplift black culture. That ain't fun. Oh, that ain't fun. These people here for one reason only, man. It's to keep you down. And if you're going to keep believing it, they're going to keep doing it. Cubans. You have to understand, these people are here to minimize white people, white men. You are not needed anymore. I don't know what to tell you, but you got to realize, when you sitting around listening to an Officer Tatum, listening to a Candace Owens, listening to the Cartier family just talk down black culture, remember, we know who these people are. We know they full of crap. We know they don't even live in these so-called places that they always talking about. They stay right with the other upper class, middle class, and rich black folks. They stay in the suburbs, where 54% of black people live. It's over 2 million millionaires, black millionaires in this country. Black people have the spending power of almost $2 trillion. That's richer than most countries. They want you to believe this negative stuff because it helps them have control over you. It's not helping you. If you be honest, brutally honest with yourself, you will realize this stuff not helping you, man. They just keep lying to you. They just keep giving you all these smoke screens to make you just angry. They giving you somebody to look down on, man. And you still don't get it. This country has moved on from you, but you got nobody but yourself to blame. Because once again, Lyndon Baines Johnson was warning you way back in his 60s. He was warning you. He told you what they're going to do. They're going to be giving you somebody to look down on. You're going to start emptying your pockets for them, man. Your hatred going to drive you into the ground. And they can play on your hatred and take over because your bigotry and hatred going to blind you. That's why you run into the Cartier family. You saying the small hats causing this, small hats causing that. Well, who do you think propping these people up? So you falling for the bait and the trap. If you sit down and listen to Candace or the Cartier family, be honest. When you get up, what have you accomplished? Be honest. How do you feel? How did that make your life better? All it did was distract you. That's what it was intending to do. Distract you. They lie to you about crime reports. They per capita. Man, most white folks who are killed by other white people. Ask yourself how did per capita help Charlie Kirk? Ask yourself how did per capita help those beautiful folk white kids got stabbed up in that dorm room by that white man. Ask yourself how per capita help with all them school shootings. How did per capita help with all of that stuff? It's not made to help. It's not. It's made to give you somebody to look down on. These people got you thinking that white folks don't even commit crime. Man, you know the most dangerous place for a white woman and a white child is around a white male. Those are facts. You gotta wake up, man. White men, you gotta wake up. You gotta see, man, that stuff is over with. This is about the rich and powerful. You don't see that? Just let's take Oprah Winfrey for instance. Let's take Oprah. You know she's richer than 99% of all white people in America. You do understand LeBron James? These people are rich. They richest. Ugh. They some of the richest people in the world. You don't understand what's going on, brother. Wake up. The rich has taken over this country. They don't need you anymore. I wish I could say it in a more humbling, respectful way. They don't need you anymore. Okay, be honest with you. I want you, because this one guy said it. I'm going to find the video of this one guy. He's a MAGA guy, but he said something, and I think it shocked a lot of people. He said, if you're a white guy in America and you don't have a lot of money, you did something wrong. Whoa. I say a MAGA finally admitted it. He basically was saying you had a 400-year head start. Every door will open for you. I'm going to show you, even in, we talk about wealth, right? I'm going to show you, even in banking, that a white man can walk into a bank, get a small business loan. His loan is approved at 84%. A black man with the same credentials, his loan is approved at 34%. And so he's telling you, you have no excuses. None. This world has changed. This country has changed right before your eyes. And it ain't no going back. Because unfortunately for you, you're in a country now that's basically a consumer goods country. It's a consumer-based economy. It's like 70% is a consumer-based economy. 70%. That means just people working and buying stuff. You go to Walmart, I go to Target. Target goes to Walmart. You go to McDonald's, I go to Burger King. You go to Five Guys, I go to In-N-Out. It's a consumer-based economy. It ain't nothing special about it. It's just people buying stuff from each other. That's all it is. You have been left behind. And you listening to people who just there to give you somebody to look down on, sir. And it's nobody seen the kid. Everybody lie to you. You think people coming to your rescue. They're not thinking about you, brother. You are nobody. That's how they view you. Once they use you to get all the coal out the ground, the energy shuts down. You got black toxic lungs. Your children strung out on meth. They just leave you. They leave the town collapsed. But then you got Officer Tatum and Candace Owens. They there, brother, to tell you how great you are. To tell you how good, how bad black folks doing, man. Y'all, man, the black community, man, y'all just don't know, man, the black community, man. Hey, you realize most black folks stay in the suburbs. But you wouldn't know that there because you want to believe what Officer Tatum telling you. His ass don't stay in no black community. He live in a mixed race community. There are a lot of you say, I live in an all white community. They be lying their ass off. They liars. They be living in mixed race communities. There's over 2 million black millionaires in America. Over 15,000 black millionaires in New York City alone. I'm going to say it again. 54% of black people already live in the suburbs. They're already there. This black community is a myth. It's a myth. It's just something to trick you. Because they know you are now a simpleton. That you just simple-minded. Just give these white men something to look down on and they will empty their pockets for you. Don't y'all get it? Do you listen to this stuff? What is it doing? How is it benefiting you? Look at those poor white farmers. How listen to Candace always helping them out? Look at all these poor ass white towns in America. I guess they could sit around and listen to the Cartier family all day. Shit. But how is it going to help them? It's not made to help them, brothers. It's made to keep you down. I'm going to say it again. If you can convince the worst white man, make him believe he's better than the best colored man, he won't even realize you are picking his pockets. Hell, give him somebody to look down on. He will empty his pockets for you. White man in America has become a walking contradiction. The same people you claim that you're trying to fight against, you go into these pages and you are emptying your pockets for the same people you claim you're against. You're making these people rich. Officer Tatum was a cop, probably making $50,000, $40,000, $50,000. He's a rich man. Let that sink in. He's a millionaire now. Pushing garbage. Getting somebody to look down on. They will empty their pockets for you. Y'all made Candace Owens a millionaire. Y'all made Officer Tatum a millionaire. Cartier family getting a lot of money. Y'all really don't know what y'all doing. Your bigotry and hatred for black people is going to destroy you. Black people are not your enemy. We're not. I wish our brother Fred Hampton would have stayed around longer, because I think he could have helped a lot of poor white men, especially, and working class white men. I think Fred Hampton could have helped a lot of y'all. I really believe our brother could have, because he was trying to get poor whites and blacks together, and it was working. Because that white man started to think like, damn, he's right. Wait a minute. People doing well. I'm sitting here poor as hell. You got white men be in the middle of nowhere, just talking about things they have no clue about people making money. Asians making money. Cubans making money. Latinos making money. Hispanics, Mexicans, Black, Haitians. Everybody has moved on. Now you got black people smart enough to make money off of people who want to look down on other people so bad. So let's get them what they want so we can get their money. Because if you can convince a white man, give him somebody to look down on, he's going to empty those pockets for you. That's why every election, DEI, critical race theory, transgender, they always giving you something to look down on. You got a president, you know in your heart, he don't give a shit about no F-150 redneck Confederate flying has been yesterday news ass white man. Trump won't even let you I don't think Trump will let you use the bathroom in his house if you had to pee. I think he'll probably tell you go across the street. You cheering a ballroom you won't never be in. While everybody you hate, still rich. Everybody you despise, still rich. Everybody still getting up having a good time. You sitting up there listening to the dumbass Cartier family. You sitting there listening to some goddamn tap dancing sambos. That's a part of the agenda to keep you down. Remember, next time you sitting there listening to the Officer Tatum, listening to a Candace Owens, a Cartier family, ask yourself, how is what they saying helping me and my family? Now I understand Officer Tatum, he became a millionaire off you people. This man became a millionaire by just giving you somebody to look down on. You are being left behind in your own country. and you don't even see it because you keep running, trying to get a feel-good feel about a other race of people till you forgetting about yourself. The Jays are winning. The blacks are winning because you're making them rich too. The Cubans are winning. Latinos are winning. Hispanics are winning because they know something you haven't figured out yet. America has been sold to the rich people, and it's been this way for a long time. You can't blame no Cuban, no Mexican, no Hispanic. You damn sure can't blame Foundation Black Americans because we didn't come here voluntarily. It wasn't no American when my ancestors came here, so we just look at y'all like y'all crazy. And by the way, a lot of these black folks y'all be listening to, like Candace Owens is the anchor baby. I think her grandparents come from somewhere else. They're not foundational Black Americans. We don't even take so many people serious no way because they tethers. We call them tethers. They're not here. They're not from here. They came over here recently. Be fair, foundational Black Americans, we really don't take nobody serious. So when you hear these Mexicans talking down black folks, we just laugh at them because they're kind of weird. Because we know one thing. We didn't have to run in your country. You came over here to us. And then you can lie and say, wow, I live around black people. No, you don't. You stay in those cities, which are the most diverse cities in the country. New York, Chicago, LA, Orlando, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Atlanta. Come on. Jersey. That's where you live. That's where you live. Because you can't escape Foundation Black America. We like I say, 54% of us live in the suburbs. So I don't know this place they trying to tell y'all exists. This black community. Man, please. When you talk about any bad community, whether it's black or white, you used to talking about poverty. They talking about poor places. And if you do your research on that, not all poor communities are bad communities. They're just poor. Low-paying jobs, bad schools. That's why you hear these black people, man, I had to move out of the black neighborhood and move in the white neighborhood. And what you really find out is what they did. They moved out of a poor black neighborhood and they moved into a middle class, upper middle class, mixed neighborhood with other blacks and whites and everybody. But you know what they didn't do? You know what none of them do? They never go from a poor black neighborhood into a poor white neighborhood. Hey man, they never go from a poor black neighborhood and go into a poor white neighborhood. I wonder why. Because they know, like Officer Tatum finally admitted it one time. I think he slipped up and said it. He said, man, what you mean? You going to a poor white neighborhood? It's the same thing as a poor black neighborhood. He actually slipped up and said it one time. He finally admitted it. We know that. Highest suicide rates for white men. It's a majority white states and cities. Highest suicide for white teens. There's no black people around. Why are your kids committing suicide? There's no black folks around. I'm telling you, white man, you think you hurting somebody by listening to these damn tap dancing sambos and these tethers. You're not hurting nobody but yourself. They are here to entertain you, sir. That's it. Just to give you somebody to look down on, man. They don't give a shit about you. You better wake up. The Republican Party has played y'all like a fiddle. And you notice all these people, well, I want you to be honest. You notice, watch this here. You notice all these people that be on these social media platforms talking down black people? You know they all have in common, you notice? They are conservatives. So that's what they call themselves, conservatives. You notice that? Yeah, we notice that too. You know all the richest cities in the country? Most of them are Democrat ran cities. And they are the most diverse cities New York, richest city in the world. Chicago, Los Angeles, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Florida. I can keep going on for days. Atlanta, the most diverse, and they also are the richest cities in the country. You think that's a coincidence, man? These rich white folks know and understand you're really not needed anymore. And you making yourself irrelevant because you listening to a Candace Owens. You listening to an Officer Tatum. You listening to a Cartier family. Wake up, brothers.